Alright, good morning guys. I am back to work on these. So this is dry now. And so this is a little thin, so I'm going to reinforce it. So yeah, we may have to do a little more coloring on it. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'm going to use fabric on this one. So I just need to get a thicker piece of reinforcement here. So I am just using my Fabri-Tac, and then I've cut some strips here. Hope everybody is doing well. Glue on my mat too. Oh, not too bad. So, and then I'm going to cut around this. And sorry guys, I got to grab my scissors. They went flying yesterday. And I never did pick them back up because I landed in a bucket. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim around. And we will see how much we can get done in this video. I didn't even look at the time before we started, so we will just see. Okay, and now I'm going to do the same thing on the other side to give it a lot of strength. And I think before that was kind of my problem with the one at Christmas time, I guess it was in November, is that I just couldn't figure out how to get a lot of strength in it. And then I'll have to pause us and go sew really quick. Grab some paper towel. And I'm going to do the same here. Just trim around. And I think I've decided on a tie closure. That took me an hour last night to kind of figure out what I wanted to do with the closures. Okay, then I'm going to take this piece here. I'm just going to cut it down a little bit. And then flip this back over, and right in here, because I've already like re-glued this down so it's laying nice and flat. I'm going to go ahead and take my art glitter glue I'm just going to reinforce that because we're going to put a button in there. Place it in there about like that. That'll reinforce that button we're going to put in there. Okay, and I don't think, I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on this little edge here. Probably down on this one too. Okay, let's get started on the other pieces here. Okay, and I do think that I'm going to put, and I couldn't decide whether I wanted the polka dots. I have to just stress around that a little bit because I want to brighten this one up, because this one is looking pretty grungy as far as like the colors, which I love it, but like I said, it's looking a little grungy. I've got the papers in this one. I don't have the papers ready for this one yet, but that'll be the next video. But I had, oh, there it is. Can't decide. Like I said, I want it brightened up, and I couldn't decide whether I wanted that one or this one. I think I might do the plain, because I think I'm gonna put a little bit of lace right here, and then this one needs to be sewed and put on here, and then I think this one's gonna go on this side, this spine as well, and then this little guy is gonna be mounted on. Let me see, I don't know, is that too much? Because we could totally sew that on. I don't know, that might be a little wide, but I don't know if I have anything else flat enough for that. Doesn't need any at all, really. What I think I might do is find that little square and maybe cut a little bit wider, because I'm going to put it on the inside and the outside. Yeah, let's do that. And I think that square is right here. This might be too big now. But that's all right. We can wrap a little bit around the other side. Yeah, okay. I think I'm liking that. Something still seems a little bit off, huh? I don't know, maybe I like that better. Or I want to do the solid on that side too. It's too much, I think. Maybe it goes underneath this time. That would be okay. I think I like that. Okay, so let's get the gluing down in there. Oh, but we need to distress ink that, huh? All right, first things first. I just realized I'm being kind of quiet today. I think the kids are still sleeping. The joys of being a teenager again, huh? You can sleep through anything. Hurricanes can happen, and you know what? I was just thinking, I think I am going to take that piece just a little bit wider to wrap around this side here to give the spine just a little bit more strength. So, let's see, how wide is this one? All right, so if we go that wide, then we should be good to wrap around. So what is everybody up to? I don't know, like, we're not really up to a whole lot. We are just pretty much hanging out for now. I mean, I don't know, I might end up having to do the tax office again this next week. I'm not really for sure what's going on with that, because with all the restrictions and whatnot. But then this week, they're all supposed to lift anyways, per the state of Colorado, so, or at least I should say the last I heard. And to be quite honest, I'm not really keeping up with the news. It bums me out. Oh, I forgot to take that off. Oh, I will be grateful for summer. I am so tired of sleeves. I mean, I'm grateful for sleeves in the winter, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I'm just about done with having to wear them and roll them up and keep them out of glue and all the other things that come with crafting with I will not be sorry to see them go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and trim around these. They won't be frayed like the other ones, but I think that'll still be okay. I'm going to use a smaller strip I had for that. It's a little bit smaller, but I think I would rather it be a little smaller than a little too big. So one bad thing about the tacky glue is that it does take a long time to get down to the, like I guess when your bottle's half empty is what I should say. I do like that it doesn't come through the fabric though, like the Fabri-Tac does. Okay, so that'll do it for that at the moment. All right, what next? Let's see, we decided that this is going to go underneath the picture this time, right? Here we go again. I'll live dangerously and leave it like that. Okay, and I think I'm gonna just leave this portion up a little bit so I can change my mind if I want to after it's sewed. Same with this side. I'm just gonna glue that little down there so that I still have options. I don't know that I'll need them, but I would like to have them. Okay, what else do we want? What else do we need to do before we sew it? Let's see, we need to get this piece mounted. And I liked it best yesterday on this. I think I want up here. Okay, this one I am going to use Fabri-Tac on. Okay. I think that as much as I can do on this particular part of this video, because it's going to be mounted on one of the two of these little guys. I kind of like that one. It pulls all the colors out. I don't know, I do kind of like it on top of the lace this time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and sew my little things here and sew around here. And then I'm going to come back and then we'll glue it all together, and then that will be that video. Then I'll put in the signature and then we will continue on with ephemera. All right, guys, we'll talk to you in a few minutes. Okay, guys, I am back to finish this up, and I actually almost messed up there. All right, so now I need to decide up or down, and I guess it's going up this time. And yep, I like that. So I'm going to Fabri-Tac this down to this piece, and then we'll tack it down to the other one. Tack it down to the cover, I guess, is what I was trying to say. in frame there. Okay, then it'll close like that. Okay. It's going to glue on the back piece. Do you want that one under? Or do we like it up too? I think I like this one under. Okay. All right, let's see. Now we need to put in our marks here, but I usually try to put something a little softer in there, and I might have to tear this in half. And I'm just using a little bit of book page, and then we'll use this for like collage or something. Okay, and I'm going to use my little ruler here. It's got a 0 center type thing here. I'm going to need my little pokey tool. I need to get a different canister to store these in because they're a little short. I think we'll go just a little bit back. Go right here. Okay, perfect. Just widen that out just a little bit, and then I'll widen this one out a little bit. Hoping that I didn't go all the way over to the other side. Oh, and I did. Oh, but you can't really tell. Okay. All right, so there is, these are little snaps. I'm sure everybody's seen these before. And there's a way to do them and a way not to do them. And we're gonna try our darndest to make them go right. Okay, so you want this piece that has the longer shank, is what I'm going to call it, to go on your bottom piece. See how these two pieces are different, right? This one has the part that goes here, right, like that. Okay, so these two, one of each of these goes in your top piece, and this will go in your bottom piece. So what we're going to do is stick this up through the bottom. I have to look what I'm doing on the bottom side here. Okay, so you can tell I've got it stuck through there. There's that little piece there. And there's this piece. And then we're going to stick that like that and squeeze. Okay, and what that does is it flattens, and I don't know if I can get it close enough and if it'll even pick it up on the screen. It flattens that top pokey part down in there, much like a metal setter, but only with plastic. Okay, let's do the top piece here. And so this will actually be on the top this time, like so. Okay, so it's poking out there. Okay. So, and then you want to be careful. You want this, the well, I guess. You don't want to put it on upside down. You want the well to go in this direction. So if you can visualize, this part, the well, is going to fit over here to the male side. Okay, and you put this down in the little cup. And then you squish. You can see it squishes that plastic down there to where when you closes like that. And this one I think is going to be hard to open and close for the first little bit. So then what we'll have, oh, I'm going to have to work with that. I think I need to squeeze those pieces down a little bit more. And that might be a Paul thing. Paul usually helps because he's a pretty strong guy. Because you got to get that plastic really far down in there. Okay. All right, so then we have a pocket here. So you can stick something in there, and we'll put something cool in there. Okay, so that is one, and let me show you how we'll do this one. We'll do it exactly the same. And I'm going to go ahead and stick my... Which one did I do? Is it this one? Find one with the hole. Oh well. Alright, so we'll stick this down in here so that we know. We get to that, like when we feel it go in there, we know that it's in there far enough. And see, it was about 4 1/4 on each side. I'm gonna go up. Okay, before I lose it, I'm going to go ahead and make that hole a little bigger. Okay. I'm going to make this one just a little bit bigger too. Okay, and again, we need 2 of these. And I think you can buy different colors of these. I think I've seen that advertised. And where I found my tool and the little things is it came in a kit from Walmart. So, yeah. Okay, so this is my shank part, right? See, it's got the little divot right there, right? Or like the male side. And this one has the well. See, I can stick my finger down in there, okay? Okay, so let's stick that in there. Okay, making sure I have the male one right there. And squeeze. Okay. Okay. Voila. Okay. Those 2 covers are done. I'm going to go ahead and take a break and get the signatures ready for this other journal and sew in the signatures for this one. And then we will get started our decorating. Okay, guys, we'll talk to you soon.